Hello, everybody, and welcome back. And for the first time ever, I am able to bring you things as they are happening. We've had two reports come in today, um, one from the Black Mountains in Wales and the other one from Sheffield. And the Black Mountain one from Wales is at 5:30, and that's still ongoing. So I'll start with that one, and then I'll read the one from Sheffield. So long calls from the mountain, Black Mountain, Wales. Today I was contacted by a lady researcher in Wales, and she said, I was at my home property in Wales tonight about 5 p.m. when I heard three loud, unusual calls in the Carmarthen, Brecon, Welsh border towns. I was just at home, and there are woodlands at the back of the house, and the calls seemed to be coming from that direction. The house we live in backs onto the woodlands, then there are mountains behind that. So there are no buildings or anything in that direction I can think of that the calls could have been. I jumped up, but by the time I'd made it outside, the dogs everywhere and the dogs in the town were going crazy and drowned out the noise. I waited, and after a minute or so, everything went quiet. Nothing. So I went back inside. Then about 20 minutes later, there was one long, loud sound again, and I heard it. I heard it really clearly. And there may have been more, as the dogs went crazy again. I am used to the usual noises around here, and I cannot think what animal it could be. It certainly set the dogs off howling and wailing. I am going to go online and see if it's an animal or something else that wouldn't normally be in this area. I'll have a listen to some audio on YouTube and Google. But I should add, we took a shortcut through the rough area yesterday, and it really felt like we were being watched. A few branches were being snapped behind us as we walked, and we couldn't see anyone around. My dog is a Doberman, and she's at the back fence now barking and barking, and it's 9:30 p.m. I wonder if she's picking up on something. I'll let you know more as it happens, Deborah. I had a look on the map of the area and that these howls have come from, and the area itself is ideal. It's set between the Shropshire area of natural beauty and the Brecon Beacon National Park. There's everything you would need to survive and thrive in the UK. And of course, the Black Mountain Werewolf is another account from the same area. There does seem to be many other accounts leading to and from that area, and I have added a photograph of that on the map. So if Carrie gets back to me at any point, I will definitely upload another video and let you know. But now onto the second account. Now this is also historical. It's strange, but this is how it goes. Catwood Bigfoots and an ongoing research, howls, figures and footprints. There is an account on the British Bigfoot map that happened to one of the British Bigfoot group members and fellow researcher Shane Winfro when he had a very scary experience he still carries with him today. And he says, when I was 14 years old, I was out in the woods close to home, a place we went to all the time, doing the usual boys' games, and on that day I'd gone with my brother and a friend, and we were messing about as usual for a while, and we decided we would make a rope swing. One second, I'm just waiting for it to open up. It didn't take long to make the rope swing and start playing on it. I should say we were in Catwoods in Sheffield. Now I've always called it that, but it doesn't show up on the maps under any name. It must just be a local name, I think. Anyway, we were swinging and making a racket, but over the top of that we could hear something coming close to where we were. And at this point we couldn't see it, just hear it. And whatever it was howling and getting closer. We were looking around everywhere to try and see what it was, and then we looked up the tree where the rope swing was. But much further up, we saw something there. It was black and grey, and it was stood on 2 feet on the branches. And we also saw a smaller one across from us that was the size of a small child. We ran so fast out of there, we went back a day later to get the rope swing, but it was ripped apart in pieces and covered in black and grey hair, and we never went back there again, really. But now it's many, many years on, And that day has never left me, and I have spent the years in between collecting accounts from other people in the area and going back as far back as I can in newspaper articles, online forums, and anywhere I could think of, to be honest, just trying to work out what they were. Today, if I had to explain it, I would describe them as Bigfoot, hair covered and ape like, almost like a man and a monkey at the same time. I have searched the area too. I found sewer pipes and tunnels, and I found an account of dark walking figures and a person who has reported howls. This morning, as I was on my way through a small wooded area close by, a part of what I think is an inner city corridor, I found a footprint. It looked so much clearer in the sunlight and was clearly old, and I tried my best to get a photograph of it. I have included it here for you all, and I will be joining Deborah on YouTube, and I will fill in the gaps between Catwood and what has happened along the way. At one point, I was chased on my bike by a green-eyed cat that kept up speed with the bike. I've camped in many of the sighting account areas here, and even where the legendary Hope Valley werewolf was seen. If there's anybody who would like to meet up and join me while I investigate this, you can get hold of me through Deborah. And I would welcome any information or analysis on the photograph provided. Thanks, S. Winfrey. Well, if anything, if either of them get back to me today, I will definitely upload it as quickly as I can. It's 9:45 now, so I'm going to try and do this in the next 15 minutes. So fingers crossed, and until the next one, good night.